Hello, a very good day to everyone. Myself Swathi.P from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. So for today's video, we have computer graphics and visualization. Okay, so let us see what is computer graphics and visualization. The computer graphics and visualization group consists of researchers in image processing, computer graphics, visualization, analytics, GPU programming, that is graphical program user programming, simulation, geometry processing. The primary goal of these groups are the analysis, synthesis, understanding, and manipulation of visual data such as images, video sequences, and 3D geometry content. Application areas span a broad range from art, entertainment to science and engineering, and to biology and even medicine also. All these fields have made a great use of the computer graphics and visualization. The group is actively engaged in image and video editing and enhancement, special effects, 3D interactive content generation, pattern recognition, object recognition. This research cluster includes the researchers from the graphics and image technologies laboratory, as well as overlapping the researchers in data science, theoretical computer science, and artificial intelligence groups. So basics of computer graphics. Computer graphic is an art of drawing pictures, lines, charts, etc. using computers with the help of programming. Computer graphics image is made up of number of pixels. So regarding pixels, we'll see in the forward slides. Pixel is the smallest addressable graphical unit represented on the computer screen. So with the help of pixels only, we are able to view the images. Pixel is nothing but is the smallest uh, small small unit of images. Okay, so computer graphics and visualization. Here we can see the computer. They are used the computer graphics to create a rocket, where we can see the colors all have been used by using the computer graphics, and visualization can be done, which is understandable for us. Okay, so mainly the applications of computer graphics. Okay, main applications of computer graphics are the computer-aided design, that is nothing but CAD, which is used in the civil engineering branch, and many other branches also use this to create a model that is visually understandable to the clients when explaining. Next one is the graphs and charts. Graphs and charts have played a very important role in the business management teams. Then virtual reality environments, data visualizations, education and training, entertainment, computer art, image processing, graphical user interfaces. These are the applications of the computer graphics. So let us see once again the computer-aided design or CAD, graphs and charts, virtual reality environments, data visualizations, education and training, entertainment, computer art, image processing, graphical user interfaces. So let us see one by one in the previous slides, a brief introduction about them. Okay, so the first one is the computer-aided design. Okay, here we can see an image of the computer-aided design. Now, with the help of computer-aided design, we have the pipeline system of the pipeline system. Image has been created by the CAD, by the computer-aided design. So the major use of computer graphics is in design processes, particularly for engineering and architectural system. Uh, Module 1 computer graphics and OpenGL. OpenGL is nothing but Open Graphical Library. CAD, computer aided design, or a CAD, computer aided drafting and design methods are now routinely used in automobiles, aircraft, spacecraft, computers, home appliances. Okay, in these fields, the computer aided design play an important role in designing the models before the product is brought into the market. So the first blueprint is the main cost for designing any of the product. Circuits and networks for communications, water supply, or other utilities are constructed with the repeated placement of few geographical shapes. Animations are often used in CAD applications. Real-time computer animations using wireframe shapes are useful for quickly testing the performance of vehicle or system. So the main application of the computer-aided design is that it is used in the automobiles, aircrafts, spacecraft, computers, home appliances. So the next one is the graphs and charts. Next application of computer graphics is the graphs and charts. An early application for computer graphics was the display of simple data using plotted or character printer, like we used to print and like paper pen presentations. Data plotting is still one of the most common graphic applications. Graphs and charts are commonly used in summarize functional, statistical, mathematical, engineering, and economic data for research reports, business managerial summaries, and other types of publications. Typical examples of data plots are line graphs, pie charts, bar charts, surface graphs, contour plots, other displays showing relationships between the multiple parameters in two-dimension, three-dimension, or higher dimensional space. So the graphs and charts have played a very important role in the following future, and it has provided a very useful advantages for the managerial reports, research reports, and even the business management. So the next one is virtual reality environments. Virtual reality environments has become like a rising point, and it has gained a lot of interest by the uh, present users. They are using the virtual reality in many ways to play a game and to visualize many of the things. So let us see the virtual reality environments. Animations in virtual reality environments are often used to train heavy equipment operators or to analyze the effectiveness of various cabin configurations and control placements. With virtual reality systems, designers and others can move about and interact with objects in various ways. Architectural designs can be examined by taking simulated walk through the rooms or around the outside of the buildings to better appreciate the overall effect of particular design. With a special glow, we can even grasp objects in a scene and turn them over and move them from one place to another. So, with the help of special glow that was created especially for the virtual reality environment, the virtual glow is used to move one object from another. Though we cannot feel it, but whenever we wear the glow, we can visualize moving the thing from one place to another. So the virtual environment plays an important role in the computer graphics. It has used a very nice effects that can be seen. Next application is the data visualization. Okay, here we can see the diagram that represents the data visualization, that is the data, design, story, and shareability. In the data, we have underachieving, invisible, and potential. And the story, reliable, timely content is the data. Then the problem, clever message solution for the story, shareability, virtuality, SEO, that is location, social, theme, color, fonts. All these can be performed in the data visualization. We can visualize and so producing graphical representations for scientific, engineering, and medical data sets and processes is another fairly new application of computer graphics, which is generally referred to as a scientific visualization. And the term business visualization is used in connection with data sets related to commerce, industry, and other non-scientific areas. There are many different kinds of data sets, and effective visualization schemes depend on characteristics of data. A collection of data can contain scalar values, vector, or higher order tensors. So producing graphical representation for scientific research, engineering, all these things falls under the data visualization. There are many different kinds of data sets that use the effective visualization on depending on their characteristics of data. So collection of data can contain scalar values or vectors or even higher order tensors. So these are the applications of the data visualization. So next, let us see the education and training. Computer-generated models of physical, financial, political, social, economic, and other systems are often used as Uh, educational aids. Models of physical processes, psychological functions, equipment such as color-coded diagram as shown in the figure can help trainees to understand the operation of a system. For some training applications, special hardware systems are designed. Example of such specialized systems are the simulators for practice sessions, aircraft pilots, air traffic control personnel. Some simulators have no video screens, for example, flight simulator with an only control panel for instrument flying. Okay, in flight video screens, there are only flight simulators with only control panel for instrument flying. We don't have the visualization, that is the computer a screen that enables us to look at only control panels are available. So education and training also has used effectively the computer graphics for training and helping the students and many other trainees to overcome the problems of the past visualization. And now Computer-generated models of physical, financial, political, social, economic, and other systems are often used as educational aids. So the next one is the computer art. Computer art, though we have pencil and pen sketching and even painting, art has grown a very important, and it is growing in the present in the present in a high range, where many of them are moving to the computer art, which helps us to create an art which is uh, out of the world, like it cannot be visualized or computer arts. The picture is usually painted electronically on a graphics tablet with using a stylus, which can stimulate different brush stroke, brush width, and colors. So stylus is used to draw different drawings on the graphic tablet. Fine artists use a variety of other computer technologies to produce images to create picture. The artist uses combination of 3D modeling packages, texture mapping, drawing programs, and CAD software, etc. Commercial art also uses these painting techniques for generating logos and other designs, page layouts, combining texts, graphs, TV advertising spots, and other applications. A common graphic method employed in many television commercials is morphing, where one object is transformed into another. So this is the main uses of the computer art. So the next one is the entertainment. Entertainment is the daily, day-to-day life, whatever we see on the televisions for our entertainment. Those are also uses computer graphics plays an important role. Without that, we cannot create any of the graphical images. So television production, motion pictures, music videos routinely a computer graphics method. Sometimes graphic images are combined, a live actors and scenes, and sometimes the films are completely generated a computer rendering and animation technique. Animation technique has been a very animations mainly use the computer graphics to create the whatever the comics have been created into the visualizing or motion pictures by using the computer graphics. Some television program also use animation techniques to combine computer generated figures of people, animal, or cartoon characters with the actor in a scene, or to transform an actor's face into another shape. So entertainment uses the program animation techniques to transform one actor's face to another shape. So these are the few uses of the computer graphics in the entertainment field. So the next one is the image processing. Image processing, it is mainly useful for the hospital or research because in the medical field we can process whatever the disease whatever defaults that has been in the within the body by processing the image, which can be clearly understood by the medical doctor. So the modification or interpretation of existing pictures such as photographs and TV scans is called image processing. Methods used in computer graphics and image processing overlap. The two areas are concerned with fundamentally different operations. Image processing methods are used to improve picture quality, analyze image, or recognize visual patterns for robotic applications. Image processing methods are often used in computer graphics, and computer graphics methods are frequently applied in image processing. Medical applications also make extensive use of image processing techniques for picture enhancements in tomography and in simulations and surgical operations. It is also used in computed X-ray tomography, position emission tomography, and computed axial tomography. So these are the few applications of image processing. So the next application is the graphical user interface or GUI. It is a now common application software to provide graphical user interface. A major component of graphical user interface is a window manager that allows user to display multiple rectangular screen areas called display windows. Each screen display area can contain different processes showing graphical or non-graphical information, and various methods can be used to activate a display window. Using an interactive pointing device such as mouse, we can activate a display window on some systems by positioning the screen cursor within the window display area and pressing the left mouse button. So these are the few application and uses that the computer graphics uses to produce a graphical user interface. So all these are the applications of the computer graphics. So the next one is the pixel. Okay, the main important component in computer graphics is the pixel. A pixel, short for picture element, using the common abbreviation pix for picture, is one of the many tiny dots that made up a representation of a picture in a computer's memory. Each such information element is not really a dot nor a square but an abstract sample. With care, pixels in an image can be reproduced at any size without appearance of visible dots or squares, but in many contexts, they are produced as dots or squares and can be visibly distinct when not fine enough. The intensity of each pixel is variable. In color system, each pixel has a typically 3 or 4 dimensions of variability, such as red, green, blue, or cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. Okay. PEL, pixel is also known as PEL. You can have more understanding of the pixel from the picture given below. In the there are thousands of pixels that together make up this image. We will zoom the image to extend that we are able to see some pixel division. It is shown in the image below. Above is an illustration of how the same image might appear at different pixel resolutions if the pixels were poorly rendered as shape squares. Normally, a smooth image reconstruction from pixel would be preferred for illustrations of the pixels. The sharp squares make up the point better. Okay, here we can see the images of the squares of where each resolution now that decreases the pixel value also decreases. Here it is a clear resolution image, and when we reduce it, it comes to a little bit blur. And here you can see the square that is a small square units, that is grids, where they form the pixels. So the term resolution is often used as a pixel count in digital imaging, even though American, Japanese, and international standards specify that it should not be used, at least in digital camera. Will an image of n pixel has by m pixel can be any resolution less than n lines per picture, all right. But when the pixels are counted to resolution, the convention is so described um, to the pixel resolution with the set of two positive integers, where the first number is the number for pixel columns and the second is the pixel rows. For example, 640 by 480. So the first represent the columns, pixel columns, and the second number represent the pixel rows. Here, pixel column is 640 and pixel row is 480. Here you can see the grids of the pixel, the picture element of pixel, and addressable point. Okay, so let us see how pixel is represented on the screen. A pixel is represented by a dot or square on computer monitor display screen. Pixels are the basic building blocks of the digital image or displays and are created using geometric coordinates. They are created basically using geometric coordinates. Depending on the graphics card and display monitor, the quantity, size, and color combination of pixels varies and is measured in terms of display resolution. For example, a computer with a display resolution of so and so, that is the with the column width and rows 1280 and 768, will produce a maximum of 98 9,83,040 pixels on display screen. The pixel resolution spread also determines the quality of displays more pixels per inch monitor screen. The physical size of the pixel varies depending on the resolution of the display. It will be equal to the size of the dot pitch of the display, or it is set to the maximum resolution, and will be larger if the resolution is slower, since each pixel will use more dots to produce an image. Because of that, individual pixels may become visible, leading to a blocky and chunky image defined as pixelated. But depending on the color system, okay, in the previous slide we had seen the resolutions of the pixels, how they are formed, and depending on the color system, a different images can be allocated for specifying each color component of the pixel. For example, in a 8-bit color system, only 1 bit is allocated per pixel, limiting the palette to just 256 colors. In the common 24-bit color system used for nearly all PC monitors and smartphone display, 3 bytes are allocated, one for each color of the red, green, blue scale, leading to a total of so and so color variations. A 30-bit deep color systems allocates 10 bits each of the red, green, and blue for total of 1.73 billion color variations. However, since the human eye cannot discriminate more than 10 million colors, more color variation do not necessarily add more detail and may even lead to color banding issues. So only red, green, blue plays an important role in the pixels. So in the today's video, we had seen the computer graphics. What is computer graphics? The applications of computer graphics, how the graphs and charts have evolved, and in entertainment industry and virtual reality environment, how the virtual glow is used to move one object from one place to another just by the visualization. So how pixels, what are the pixels? Pixel is the smallest images of the picture, that is in the small dots or the small squares. So thank you. Have a nice day.